and welcome back to Wednesday's question of the day. My name is Minnie and I love sharing all things handbags, accessories, bath and body care, and a little extra. If you guys are new here, please make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, share it, and leave a nice comment down below. And to all my returning subscribers, welcome back. Alright guys, so welcome to Wednesday's question of the day. This is probably going to be one of the shortest Wednesday's question of the day, but I thought I would still go ahead and do it. So Wednesday's question of the day is, how do you keep track of your handbag collection in order to prevent repeat purchases? How do you keep track of the handbags that you've already purchased that's in your collection so that you don't end up repurchasing the same exact bag and color or size? Okay. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to share with you guys what I'm currently doing until my handbag room is completed. So for me, I have a log book that I have, and I write down all my bags. I write down the brand, the style, the color, and so, the price, as well as the dates for the ones that are current in my collection. So this is just what it looks like. Now I know I showed one before. It was in one of my planners, but that just was not big enough for me. So I've decided to switch to just a regular binder. This is my Minnie Mouse pouch that I got from the Happy Planner. And in here is just where I house all my markers, well, highlighters, and my pens. So I'll share that. That's just what it looks like. I don't want everything to fall out, but it just has my highlighters in here. And I also have, now let me know what you guys like writing with. I'm one of those ones, I like Sharpies. So I like the Sharpie pens. So I have a bunch of those in all the different colors. I just like the fine point on the Sharpies pens. So that's why I like having those. But I just keep that here on the front of my binder. And this is just what it looks like in the inside. So if you can see on the tabs, it says Dooney and Burke, Guess, Coach, Michael Kors, Juicy Couture, and the other one behind that just says other bags and backpacks. So that's just how I have my binder set up. And I'll flip through really quickly to kind of show you guys how I decided to write everything out. So I'm going to start with Dooney and Burke, which is the very first one. And in here, I just broke this up. So like this one just says tote bags right here at the top. And then the next page, the next couple of pages just says satchels. So that's the Dooney and Burke satchels. And then a few pages over, I have my drawstring bags, and then hobo bags, and the last one is crossbodies. So that's basically how I break mine up in the binder under Dooney and Burke. So I'll show you guys the first page of the Dooney and Burke right here. So it basically just says the Greta Tassel Executive Tote, and I just have the color, the price, and the date, and that's how I have it. So hopefully you guys will be able to see that, but that's just how I break mine down. And of course the color of that one is Brown Tomorrow, and the price was $104, and the date was sometime in July of 2020. And then next I just have like the next tote bag, which is my Small Russell in Saffiano, And then I did the color, which is plum wine, the price, which was 104.30, and the date was November 16th, 2023. So the ones that I have the date for, I'll put it on there. If I don't have the date, I just don't worry about it, because some of these bags are older bags, so I don't remember exactly when I purchased them. The date is not really the big issue for me. I just did this because my bags are in my closet in their desk bag, and they're not on display for me to look at every single day. And so because they're not on display for me to look at every single day, it's easier for me to keep a log of what I have. So if I do want to purchase something, like when we went out of town recently to Myrtle Beach, I'm able to flip through my book and be like, okay, if we're going in the Coach store, what Coach bags do I already have? And so I did this the same way. You can see it says Coach tote bags here, and I just wrote down all the tote bags that I have for Coach. So that way I could be like, okay, I have this city tote, but I have multiple of the city totes. So what colors do I already have? So I know I have the signature leopard print, and recently I picked up the silver and light violet color one. So if I want to go and purchase another one, I already know, okay, those two I already have. So if they come out with other colors, or sometimes these brands redrop popular prints and colors, so I just want to make sure that it's not me repeating especially the same color. Now I don't mind repeating the same bags, because I love satchels from Dooney and Birkin. You guys know that if you've been watching me for a while. So I will have multiples of satchels in Florentine and Pebble Green, all weather leather, Saffiano, or I think it's Sorrento or whatever. I don't mind having the same type of leather. I just don't want to have the same color. Now, I don't mind having the same size either. So I also did the same thing in Coach. I put my satchels that I have as well too. And this is just how I'm listing it for all of them. So I can just go through and I'll know, like, okay, for my Michael Kors bags, these are going to be like all my crossbody and my sling bags for Michael Kors, right? So that's just how I have that categorized in my binder. And then for other, I just put like single bags, or maybe I only have like one or two of these particular brand bags, but that's it. So like for Steve Madden right now, I only have 3 bags for Steve Madden. So that's one page for that. And then another page would be like my DKNY bags, and I only have 2 from that brand. And then with my 9 West, I only have 3 from that brand. So that's just how I broke it down in my binder. Same thing with this page. This one has multiples. So I have like BB on here, Daisy Rose, Jessica Simpson on that page. And I literally only have 1 of each one of those brands. And then my Victoria's Secret is on a page by itself, and I think I'm gonna leave it on a page by itself because I love the iconic signature striped tote bag. So I do want to purchase some solid colors in that particular style bag as well too. So this is probably gonna have its own page. And then the last thing in here is going to be my backpacks. I just started off with the brand that I have the most of right now, which is Juicy Couture. And I just wrote down all my Juicy Couture bags. I wrote down the name, the color, and the prices of them. I don't remember the dates of any of them because I've had them for a little while now. I did the same thing with my Steve Madden backpack as well as my Guess backpacks. Now, I don't have any Dooney and Burke backpacks up as of yet, but I will be getting some. So once I do, I'm probably going to put that in the actual Dooney and Burke section of my notebook, instead of putting it in the section that's actually labeled backpacks. Okay, So yeah, this is my handbag log for right now until I'm able to have my bags on display where I can actually see them. But I will say another reason why I really like having my logbook is so if I go out of town and I know I'm going somewhere where I'm going to an outlet that has any of these stores in it, then I could easily take this with me, and I can flip through it and I can say, okay, if I'm going in a Dooney and Burke store, I want to get a satchel. Let me look at my list to see all the satchels I have and the colors that I have, so I don't go in a store and be overly excited and end up repurchasing a satchel in the same exact color that I already have. So yeah, absolutely love my logbook. Now, because my bags are also in the closet, in their dust bags, I do have little tags for them as well too on the outside, so I know what bag is in this particular dust bag. So like for my Dooney and Burke bags, all of them are in a Dooney and Burke dust bag, but you know, once a bag is in a dust bag, you can't tell what it is. So I created these little labels that I can stick on the outside of the dust bag that'll let me know what bag it is, the name of the bag, and the color. So that makes it a little bit easy as well too, guys. All right, so I just wanted to share that really quickly with you guys. So we're going to go to comments really quickly. And we are going to start off with the comments that I have on IG. And I want to just say thank you to everybody who's taking the time to tune in to Wednesday's question of the day and also to leave your comments. I truly appreciate them. So we're going to start off with, let's see, Nothing But Bags. Hey, and happy belated birthday to you. So she says, I know all the bags I have because I look at them every day. I love to keep my bags out because I will forget what I have if, and let me reread that. She says, I have to keep my bags out because I will forget what I have, and we can't let that happen. Not afraid I will buy the same thing again, but I will forget I got it. And I will say it's easier when you have your bags out on your bookshelves or, you know, just your shelving so you can see them every single day. It does make it a whole lot easier when you're sitting down at the laptop or the computer trying to order a bag. You can always glance back and be like, oh, okay, I got that bag. Oh, yeah, I got that color. So that makes it 10 times easier. So like I said, once I'm able to put mine on display where I can see them every day, I know I won't have to use my logbook as often when I'm able to display my bags. But until that happens, your girl gotta keep track of it somehow, and that's how I do it. All right, so we're gonna go to Robin Cookie. Hey, Miss Robin. So Miss Robin says duplicates are on purpose in my collection. Great question. So I asked Miss Robin if she keeps some kind of record or log of her collection, and so she says no logbook yet, but I've been thinking about it. Now I will say the logbook is really helpful, like I said, for other reasons, not just if you're one that have your bags on display all the time, but it's also really helpful if you take vacations throughout the year and you know that you're one that's going to want to end up going in an outlet. It is very helpful to have that logbook on hand, because with the logbook on hand, you can always flip through it and see what you have. But you would have to probably try to take pictures of your handbag room before you leave, or try to remember what you already have in stock before you go on vacation. And I'm not one who's wanting to do all of that, so if I could just take my logbook with me and I can flip through it really quickly before we go in the store, then that just makes it so much easier for me. So that's another reason why I like having my logbook as well too. Okay, so next is going to be Lynetta Key One. Hey sis. So she says, hey at Minnie Handbags, love for For me, I don't know why, but I just know the type of purse I have in my collection. I think what helps is not buying bags just to have them, but I buy them because they fit into my plans. Now, I'm not saying I don't buy the same color of bags or bags from the same brand. I do. I just have a picture in my mind about what I have. Accessories are different. I believe I do not have a good handle on my accessories. In my accessories collection, I have seen a few repeats of purses, charms, wallets, and or cosmetic bags. When I see this, I try to pass them along to anyone who wants them. And she has the laughing emojis. In general, I try not to buy what I already have. 100. Thank you for sharing. I love these questions. Thank you, Lynetta Key. And I truly appreciate you guys posting your comments down below because I absolutely love reading them. So, Lynetta, I'm going to say this. For me, I have finally learned over the years the style bags that I really like, what are my favorite brand bags that I really like. So when I'm on the sites shopping, I gravitate to certain style bags because I know that's what I absolutely love, and that's what I want in my collection. So I feel you on that. If you know the style bags that you like, it makes it easier where you may not have to do a log like I do. But I will say, if you're like me and you like particular styles and you're buying them from multiple brands, it's easy to kind of get mixed up on the kind of colors that you have as well too. Now, when it comes to accessories, I feel the same way, and I am going to add a section in here for accessories because I am starting to purchase more accessories to go with the bags that I have in my collection. So it'll make it easier for me, especially if I like certain wallets or wristlets, to not do repeat colors in those particular wallets or wristlets or even bag charms. So it's easier for me to just keep track of mine in a log book. That way I don't have to keep going through, pulling out drawers and be like, do I got this? Do I got that? I ain't got time for that. I got too many accessories as is, so I'm not about to do that. It's just easier to flip through the book, especially once I have everything categorized by brands. Okay? All right, so let's move on to YouTube. And I only have one comment off of YouTube, and that is from JP Loves LV. Hey! So she says, I tend to like the same designs. I have multiples of bags in different colors because of how much I love them. The design, I guess I have no derails for not having repeats. And JP Loves LV, I'm with you on that. I have multiples of bags just in different colors, and that's one of the reasons why, like I said, I need a logbook because mine are not on open display for me to see right now. So it's easier for me to keep track of it in a logbook. That way, if I do want to order something, I can just flip through and say, hey, I want a tote from Dunia Burke. Let me see what kind of totes I already have and what colors I already have. I'm not about to go dig through my closet to figure that out, so that's why I got my logbook. It just makes it easier for me. Okay? All right. So, yeah. Buying multiples and repeats is always a good thing as long as I'm not repeating the same colors in those in the brands that I like. All right, guys, so that was all of the comments for Wednesday's question of the day. If you did not get an opportunity to leave a comment down below on either my IG or YouTube page for Wednesday's question of the day, feel free to leave your comments down below because I definitely will read them and respond back to them. And until the next time, guys, please make sure to stay focused and determined on achieving your goals for the day. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.